That's a key element. And a key element. Now I'm telling y'all this word right here, beef. Because beef is, to me, is something for the streets. Beef, in all actuality, is street. Street for disrespect, of a man's situation. Alright. When you disrespect a nigga, you get beef, man. Like when a nigga, when it's a misunderstanding or men can't come together long enough to have a real conversation and whatnot. And then come together and have a real conversation, so beef gets started. 9 times out of 10, the two people that it start between, it never stays between because everybody want a piece of the action. Alright? I strongly disagree with calling rap music beef. It's rap music. I believe that this shit is in sport. Like, we got a way with words. Our mind is the muscle that we use to be as witty, as intelligent, as metaphorical as some people can be. Some people straight and direct with it. That's me. You know what I mean? A lot of people metaphorical with it. That could be that busy is very metaphorical. Crazy can be extremely metaphorical. All my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Wishbone is a straight street nigga. He gonna give it to you like straight up. You don't have to figure out a metaphor. So I'm saying all that to say that beef, I lived through the Tupac, Biggie, all that East Coast, West Coast. And the reason why I wanted to do this today, because I wanted to make a point and say that, you know, our beefs don't have to be media driven like they were in the 90s. Like, I believe if the media wouldn't have hyped, it was the beef, they turned it into the East Coast, West Coast. Long story short, people ended up dying because they said it was a West Coast, East Coast beef. You know, and really when it was in hip-hop, it should have stayed there. You know what I mean? The Pac days, the Biggie days, it was absolutely crazy out here. A lot of niggas missed that shit. But I was in the same hotel the night they came back with the news that Biggie Smalls had got murdered. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? I was up there chilling with all of them. I seen Lil C's and them taking off to the thing. I was supposed to be there. Different reasons I didn't go. I stayed at the hotel. Alright? When Pac got killed, you know what I mean? Like, all that shit was crazy. So I'm saying all that to say that we now can control the narrative of how this doing. You know what I mean? If you got a person with in hip-hop, then your beef should be with that person. You know what I mean? Like, and then it also should be some type of rule and regulations and lines that niggas don't cross, so we don't jeopardize the future of our children and their ability to collect this money, because each generation of rappers is able to get more and more and more and more bread. You know what I mean? Which is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? African Bambaataa and them, I know they loving this shit for the simple fact that the shit they started is now feeding all our children, most of our children, man. It's a global thing. Everybody in the world, hip-hop has brought the culture for real, I respect that, all the way to the forefront, man. From how we dress to what we eat to, you know, we set the trends. It always been like that because hip-hop come from a struggle, a real struggle, you know what I mean? Like, it's been hard. It ain't always been, well, you always had your fly niggas, Slick Rick and all them. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas had gold on and all that. Back with Mr. T and all that, them niggas was flossing like a motherfucker. But we wasn't the money. You know, it wasn't as many entrepreneurs. Back then we had Russell Simmons and Leroy Combs with Def Jam. You know what I mean? We got Jay Prince down at Rap-A-Lot. You had Eazy-E over there at Ruthless Records, you know what I mean? Which I grew up to and had the privilege to sign to. So if y'all bear with me, I'm going to make a point of all this shit. So if y'all feeling me, sit back, chill. This beef, this word beef, I want to eliminate that. Because it's a rap battle. It's a rap battle, my nigga. Let's battle. You say you got the wit, that's what we gonna do. Now, this hip-hop beef is all out of texture. Trying to keep my thoughts. I had notes and everything, but I'm gonna have to fly this shit off the hook. Off the fly. So first of all, let me start with where I'm at. I don't have a problem with the Migos. With the Migos. I don't have a problem with them. More power to them, man. I want them to thrive. I want them young niggas to live. I want them to keep growing the game. They got swag. Y'all seen when I posted the pictures earlier where I took my children, you know, to go see them niggas because they like them dudes. They like Migos in town, man. They was at that spot you performed at. Can you take us? No, I didn't want to. I was tired. But I know that my kids love hip-hop the way that I loved hip-hop when I was a young kid. And I never had my father to take me to a concert and things like that. So I jumped at the opportunity to share that with my sons and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So we went. It was love. All love. Nothing but love. They embraced us. You know what I'm saying? I was happy that they embraced my kids. They showed us love. They took their time to take pictures with us. All that was much appreciated. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? So thank niggas for that. With niggas with no pistols and all that. So just to let niggas know, I've been shot in the head. I wear a bullet in the back of my head right now. This shit is not a game for me. So I don't want that type of problems. I'm not copping out either. I don't give a fuck about those type of problems because I come from that. I made it out of that. I felt like doing this because I thought through the right amount of diplomacy and everything, right amount of diplomacy, I can make an example out of this whole situation because I'm looking at everything that's going on. Now, we making so much money in hip-hop, it should be some type of, where my eraser at? It's so much money making in this thing. Nobody want to jeopardize that, you know what I mean, and have it and set the game back 20 to 30 years. 20 years and take it back to where it was just now in the 90s when we lost some of our greatest ones, you know? So that bring me to respect. Like, why we ain't got no rules in this thing? Like, every other organization that's getting money and making millions and billions and trillions of dollars off the culture, they got rules to their game. Let's take basketball. Let's compare this to basketball. You feel me? Okay. I think I'm LeBron James. You feel me? When it comes to this music, in the sport that we playing, I want to be LeBron James. And right now I'm looking at him thrive to be number one. He ain't settling to be number 2 or number 1. I'm pretty sure him and Kobe and Michael Jordan, the 1, 2, 3, all had a little, they all have they they arguments and they little personal things about who the best is and all that. That should all be in good, healthy formally, you know, but with they sport, you can just go get on the court and settle it. Okay, you better than me, get the ball, meet me on the court. You feel me? And boom, best man win. And that's that. But in hip-hop, we so ignorant, and I got a lot to blame for it too, because I'm still on that shit. Look, niggas hating on me now. Fuck LeBron. You missing the point, buddy. That's what I'm saying. Respect. You gotta, everybody is titled to their opinion. Whoever your great is your great. If Migos is your great, that's cool. You know what I mean? Niggas like, why you giving this all, man? Because I'm giving it attention, because whoever say that I was old and that I was done with what the fuck I had set out to do, they was sadly mistaken. Because I don't feel like that Bone Thugs and Harmony don't get nowhere near the credit what we should get. You know what I mean? Like, for the work I've been famous for 25 years, man. We don't get that type of acknowledgement. We just now getting that acknowledgement amongst our peers. You know what I mean? We got recognized from the Grammys. We got recognized from American Music Award. We've been recognized. But so this what happened. I read the Double XL. And once I read the Double XL, Offset said they're the greatest group in the world. I mean, the greatest group ever. Bold claim for open field for a lot of people that's gunning to be great and gunning to do what they want to do in life. You know what I mean? Which everybody should have something to reach for. That's good. No problem there. So I don't know how to really, all this goddamn hate is crazy to me. But like I said, I don't want no problems with them niggas. I don't got no problems. But my issue is, bottom line, I disagreed when the niggas said that they was the greatest group ever. Like, what am I supposed to do? Read this article and be like, oh yeah, them niggas is greatest group ever. No, nigga, I'm still want to be the greatest group ever. In their generation, yeah. Are they the hottest now? Hell yeah. I give everybody their props, man, where they do. You know what I'm saying? But it was the ever, which was up for debate. Now who gonna disagree with that? Ever, that number of groups could have made that claim. Outkast, shit, NWA, Wu-Tang Clan, Beastie Boys. Well, put it like this. After I read the article, it made me do some homework, because I felt the way I felt, like, nah, them niggas ain't the greatest we is. So I still got things to do to make sure I solidify my legacy, or Bone's legacy. That's how I was feeling. So when I replied, all I was saying was, bottom line, nigga, y'all ain't the greatest. End of discussion. Okay, then it came to the disrespect. The respect factor, it came to the disrespect. Like, y'all ain't the greatest group ever. Nigga could have said, oh, nigga, we the greatest now, though, or, you know what I mean? It's always a debate. And I'm looking at everything that's going on, so I thought about it. I just Googled the greatest groups in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, who will come up is Wu-Tang. In the top 10, you probably won't see Bone Thugs and Harmony. I want to be in that discussion. So amongst our peers and to all the peoples that's making the collages, that draw the collages and memoirs of the greats, and we're never included in that. So I'm thinking about all that, like, man, we really still got work to do. Like we really haven't convinced everybody that our contribution to the game, you know, our contribution is how could I say unrecognized. Yeah, it's unrecognized. Thank you. My son's in here with me, man, chilling. But yeah, it goes unrecognized, man, and I'm like, no, like I don't want to be forgot about. Everybody take what we got, take what we did, and then it's like them dudes finish in the top 50. I ain't going out like that. No, it's time to go to work and time to see who the greatest is at this era. So I was like 2019, let's just see who can, let's make it a competition for the best group of the year on all the awards. That's all I was saying. Boom. I'm doing too much explaining and missing the point. So the respect thing. Having some rules in the game. Like I was saying in basketball, my nigga, like when you flagrantly foul a nigga, if you flagrantly foul a nigga, you know what I mean, you get a couple warnings, and then you gotta get suspended, man, because you trying to hurt people in the game, and you doing things that's detrimental to the forward movement of the culture, of the sport, of whatever arena it is that we playing in. So I don't want to be in that category, man. Like, old bitter man. I guarantee you I have not one thing on earth to be bitter for. God has blessed me so much in my life, done saved me from so many catastrophes that I could have caused my dumb ass self a lot of times. But yeah. Just to let y'all know, I ain't high. I love niggas is hating. Now you making me mad. So it should be some type of shit, man. God damn, like you can't just go around fragrantly fouling and all that, and you know what I mean. And this one, like I was always taught, if you got a problem with a nigga, you go see that. Period. That's the cloth that I'm cut from. You and him, let's take it outside. Me and you, everybody ain't got, just go handle it, man. Get it over with. Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. They gotta die. It ain't gotta be like that. You feel me? So, Migos, they know I can't love them and respect them. But when it come to this music shit, my nigga, I'm gunning for that spot. And as long as I feel like I got it in me, I'ma do that. Bottom line. Talking about I'm high. No, I'm not high. I don't even drink no more, nigga. That's why I can clarify what I'm saying. Because I done been there. I see y'all sipping lean. I do have something to say to help niggas. I know what you shouldn't do for real. All them books back there I read though. You understand me? That ain't half the knowledge I got. So, don't play this, my nigga. It all could be humble. It all could be healthy. It all be governed in the arena, in the hip-hop arena with our peers. Who is the best? Let them decide. We'll never get to an all-time who the greatest is because there's always going to be somebody new. I'm talking shit to Migos about a 2019 who the best group. How do I know that it ain't no group? Some young niggas that my sons and them might put out a record that fucking blow up, or some niggas around anywhere. It ain't just for us to compete with. It's for whoever has the desire, the heart of a champion, like a Kobe, like a Magic Johnson, like a Shaq, like a LeBron. You understand me? All these champions, a Kevin Garnett, these guys that compete on a daily and know how to control their emotions like real men do in a game of nothing but physical emotion. Why we can't have it like that? You know what I mean? We need some rules in this motherfucker. And I ain't really the one to put them down like that because I just got suggestions. We need to appreciate where we come from way more. We don't need to throw the shit away. You know what I mean? So like I was like getting back to my point, I'm not going to stop dropping music. I'm not. If I ever see an opportunity to make money 9 times out of 10, if I ain't slipping, I'm taking it, nigga. Flat out. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from welfare, food stamps, the kind that was not supposed to make it. Wasn't supposed to live until 2018. I wasn't supposed to eat. I wasn't supposed to live to 18. I got shot at 16. So I'm here for a reason. And tonight I'm here to let y'all know somehow that I didn't come in this thing disrespecting no man. You feel me? On no personal shit. I'm taking all this objectively. No feelings involved. We gunning for number one. We feel we better. They got the same right. Let me get off the Migos right now. I already said it. I don't want no funk with them niggas. I don't. I ain't scared of no funk. Let's keep it straight. This ain't no fucking cop-out. Niggas say my diss song, my 32 bars and a little piece of chords that I went in there and freestyled most of it and learned and then did it all the way right. You know what I'm saying? Like 32 bars, that's all I did. I said everything I meant to say. Niggas tell me, oh, that shit trash, whatever. That's cool, my nigga, if that's how you feel. That's not gonna hurt my feelings. That ain't gonna deter me from doing nothing. Because of what everybody may think, I'm happy about it. That's what's wrong with you motherfuckers trying to impress everybody. Some likes. I ain't doing nothing for likes. I'm doing this all said done. I at least want my group, the one that I strive, 44 now. I've been rapping since I was 8, 9 years old. And yes, I do want to go down in history because I done put my whole life into it. I didn't choose no other. Music saved me. What was I just at, Stevon? Help me stay on track, man. Yeah, oh yeah, I was talking about, y'all stay with me, pay attention, man. Cause y'all also, my children and people that look up to me is watching my moves. That's why I wanted to handle this shit with all the diplomacy I possibly could. And let niggas know where I'm come from, cause I'm tired of being bombarded and bum rushed with these comments. And niggas don't know where I'm coming from. So you have the right, you're entitled to say if you don't like what I do. That's cool. All right? But when you think it's going to affect me to the point where you like, oh, you ain't, I read the comments and all that. Most of the times motherfuckers didn't even really listen to it. And regardless of how you feel, I feel good about it. That shit dope as fuck, nigga. We can debate that. To me, you want to comment on the production. You want to comment on this. I heard a beat. I liked the motherfucker. It gave me a vibe. I jumped straight on it. It was in my inbox. I called the producer. Hey, man, can you think I can use this beat, Blase Skippy? He obliged it. He gave me the beat. He showed me love, all that. Thank you for producing that beat, man. E.T. and Capo, DeCapo. Yeah, so regardless, I said what I needed to say. So what you do how you feel don't affect me. What you eat don't make me shit. So I go about my life like that. Like, okay, I'm going to do how I feel long as I'm not doing no harm. Now, by all means, I ain't perfect. Nobody is perfect. I got my own problems. Motherfuckers can't wait to see me on the thing so they can take some money from me. But it's all good, because that's what this shit made of. Scavengers, crabs in the buckets, that mentality. The disrespectful shit, niggas don't think you should draw the line nowhere. Well, I think it should be rules. Rules to the game. Learn how to appreciate this shit. We came from nothing to something. Talk it out like men. Look at Meek Mill and Drake. Them niggas work their situation out. You know what I'm saying? And look, and I was going to come to Meek Mill because he made a point so goddamn valid that I agreed with him on when 21 Savage just, you know, everybody jumped on him about saying something about the Jews. You know what I mean? Granted, he didn't put the thought into the Holocaust and things that they really relate to. You know what I'm saying? Like they went through a lot, so you got to be mindful of what you say. But it was a compliment. And I like the way Meek Mill went on and said that, like, he like, fuck this money challenge and all this type of shit, like all this materialistic challenge. Let's have a business challenge. Let's have that's how, you know what I'm saying? He was on some real powerful king stuff. Like, let's challenge, let's see who got their businesses set up right. What are we leaving behind to change the world? Like, that's the mentality that I'm at these days. So I agree. I wasn't even mad at, I still agree, even though I don't agree with how the nigga played his hand. I think I agree with what Meek Mill said and the point that he brought out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at Keith Sweat. I'm looking at Master P. I'm looking at all these things niggas going through, and it's just totally out of hand, man. Totally, all the way across the board is something in this atmosphere to where people think that they got the right to do just any motherfucking thing they want to do and can get away with it. No, youngster. No, it ain't like that, man. I'm here to tell you, it ain't fucking like that. You got to obey by something. You got to follow some type of rules, some type of code of conduct. You got to have some type of structure or organization so that when chaos does strike, you will have your mind trained on something. When the fire break out in school, you have fire drills to know how to get out of that shit. You know? I'm just talking, man. Keep me on track. Yeah, you can't really just do whatever you want. I learned that the hard way. You know what I mean? And I feel like my testimony, when I do give it, is going to help a lot of people. A lot of people, a lot of fans followed me for years, saw what I was doing, drinking, smoking, getting wild, doing all kind of shit. I lost valuable time. When you understand that time is the really main gift of life, that's all we get. We wouldn't be fucking our time off like this. We wouldn't be squandering everything we earn. So, I ain't got no beef with Migos and them. All I'm saying is, bottom line, I'm going to keep gunning with my music, though. It ain't nothing personal. I hope they don't take it to where, oh, we got to kill that nigga. Because, I don't want that. I don't want that for nobody's family, and I'm going to leave that right there. Now, the 21 Savage nigga just jumped out the motherfucking tree. And the cold thing about it is I like the nigga. My kids, they hip me to all the new niggas that's out. I'm up on all y'all. I study everybody's music. I study from classical, man, to country, man, to rock and roll, man, to every genre of music you can think of. Alternative, R&B, man. Like, I love music so much, man. I study it all. And so I stay up on all the music because I'm surrounded by 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds. They in and out my house, in my studio, doing their thing all the time. My kids growing up. My son is 25 or something like that. I got daughters that's grown. I got grandkids. You understand? Niggas won't look at me and think that, but yeah, I've been out here. Started at 14. So he jumped out there, man, and he put himself